Ah, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, hi. Wait, I'm not there. Now I'm there. Hi, hi. It is Tuesday, and with that, another streaming day. And today, we're getting started with the next Amnesia game. And after that game, we will be through all the games that used to be on the poll for horror games. So yeah, I wonder if this one will be even scarier than Dark Descent. Dark Descent was fun, and we also see how like long it is. There we go. Like, you want to say hi, Seth?
Heyo.
Thank you, greatly appreciate it. All right, and I think we can go right into it. Oh, what happened? What happened? Hi, Ethan. How you doing? My YouTube studio died, I think. Wait. I gotta restart my VTube studio real quick. How you doing, Ethan? You doing okay? Awesome. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, let me relaunch real quick. There we go. All right. We're back. That was weird. Okay. But as I wanted to say before YouTube Studio decided to say goodbye, we are going to go right in. I think that needs to be a bit quieter. Yes, start new game. That game is so loud. I already turned it down by like half. God damn. Crazy. He who makes a beast of himself removes himself from the pain of being human. Dr. Samuel Johnson.
Daddy, Daddy, please don't kill me.
Why are the subtitles on the bottom left? Someone came, opened the door, and then fucked right off again. Why am I in a cage? Title card. All right. Sound. Put it down to 3. Right. The supposed shutting it. Right mouse. Throw the door open and shut. The supposed throwing doesn't work as well as they expect it to, I think. Okay, there's a Bible. It's a weird lock. Why was there a cage around my bed? Such a fancy bed, but no cage. Ooh. June 24th, 1899. In my dreams, I see a man dressed in jaguar skins and feathered like a blooded saint. Gee, already starting well. I swear, one of these days I'll learn how to read out loud. What came from the heart lubricated us. It crushed evil under its tread and liberated us all. The voted? 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 Ah, whatever. The voted heat of the jungle mirrored somewhere behind my forehead. My temple pounds, the blood boils in my skull. It feels as if there is something alive there. A rat. A damn rat gnawing through my brains, eating its way out into the world. Even the laudanum will not quell its endless hunger. I hear my children playing in the attic, but it fills me with terror, not love. What desperate thoughts are these? Okay. Bro's having issues. Fair. More Bible. Not allowed to pick up the Bible. There's a pig head there. Ooh! Electricity. Holy shit, I don't think we had that in the other game. Mm.
Daddy, Daddy, find us.
Okay, so I am Daddy. I am a father. Fever dream. Awake alone to a house in silence. That missing sound of children playing is like a dark and decent sepulture. Fuck. Beckoning me to begin a descent to the loam where surely only bodies may be found. No matter, my children call, and I shall answer. I will find them. Okay. Right. So he's certainly been mentally more sound, I fear. No matter. We'll handle it. Why is there green light here?
I held your hand and watched the blood pool between your legs. You lived long enough to see Edwin, but not Enoch. I will take care of them, my love. I promise you this.
So, did his wife sleep here? Why are there pig heads everywhere? Or is this another child that died before one of their siblings? Would you refer to your child as my love? Who am I? What am I? Why is everything locked? Alright, I can put this back up. Now that I made it a bit better. There we go. Quite a beautiful house, though.
Papa, this way.
I'm on my way. Now, children. Oh! The door is farting. I'll blame it on Ethan. I won't. Oh. Ah, poo.
There's a bad man coming.
Oh. Picked up a lantern. Can we turn on pressing F? Ooh. And use to find your way through dark areas. Yeah, it's very dark here. Careful not to attract unwanted attention with the beam. Okay, so monsters will probably get lured in by this. Oh, okay. Oh, hell no. Why would I go down here? Everything is shut down. I wanna check something real quick. saw a weird error pop up when I started stream. But everything seems to be running perfectly fine. But everything seems to be running. Oh, I hurt myself. Okay. All good. Got spooked for a second. So the controls are pretty much the same as they were in Dark Descent. Which, you know, fair enough. Why would you... Oh. Ready. Edwin and Enoch's diary, October 11th, 1899. Daddy says there won't be a Christmas this year. He's much too busy. Nanny says we must not disturb him. He's ever so busy. He's gone for work before she wakes us, and often we are asleep before he returns. We found a bird in the garden with a broken wing. We gave it to Nanny, who said it was a filthy thing and hid it with a rolling pin. Later, we crept downstairs to bury the body when everyone was asleep. There was a pig in the garden. We heard it snuffling about. Then Daddy came and said we had to come inside straight away. He was furious, but we think he'd been crying again. Right. Who's playing their music box? Do I not have, like, fuel on this? Can I infinitely use my lantern?
We're hiding, Daddy.
Oh! Someone's actually running over there. Okay. Hello? Little children. Damn. I'm in a new area. Emma. Seems as if the walls are crying. Who the hell is walking on my attic? February 14th, 1899. Yes, he said, I know these ruins. He was a shabby fellow, all rotten with some malodorous disease. I caught him looking at me strangely, as if what he really wanted to know was how I knew of them, fighting back the temptation to box his ears for the impudence. I simply smiled and told him that my family's library contained intriguing travel books. The illiterate oaf did not understand that, of course. He agreed to lead us anyway. I've told the children, truly, this will be an extraordinary adventure. Those old stones hold the financial benefits I predict. It will be merely the first of many. Oh, merely, not merrily. I'm not allowed to grab the Bible. No touchy the Bible.
Daddy.
More locks. An abundance of them even. God damn. I'm coming, kids. There's a pig head on that guy.
don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful.
Ah, you have one of those wonderful demarted pills. No, of course not, my dear fellow.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
Most useful. You
have a
understand,
drink.
of course, why the ministry sent me. That they have concerns.
That's it? Hey! Oh! That could have hit someone. There's so little things to move around. Where are all the things I can pick up and throw? Like this. And then I smash. Bam! More locked. Oh! Yellow.
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
Precious eagle cactus fruit. November 7th, 1898. The bank is refusing credit. The ignorant swine. I sit alone at night and weep, once the children and servants are safely asleep, when they cannot hear me. My darling, how I need you now. They say I have squandered my fortune, that my investment in these latest machines has ruined the family name. What? That I was to remain a local butcher? What are these 2 arms compared to the multitude that can be applied without pay, without tire, by adapting the mechanisms we find in the looms and the mills? But the bank has its way. It will all come to nothing. If they come for the house, I swear I will kill them. I will kill them all. I will take my rifle. My rifle. Okay, so it was the wife that died. I guess at the birth of the second child? Okay. Oh. Some nasty stuff up here. Who closed the door? My rifle. Oh! Oh! Oh, children! Come back. What did I trigger with this? Clockwork and the soul. Replacement is dissatisfactory. Soul like a pump. Better the intestinal canal, like a tapeworm. already hosting intrusion and debris. Brass better than copper, more resistant. Filaments soon to bone hold. Marrow pipe removal with needle potential. Composite replacement straightforward. Will respond to electromagnetic inducement to increase yield rate. Serum provides accelerated resetting resulting in naturalized movement within 2 to 3 days. Subjects still require severing of frontal lobes to reduce emotional distress upon reactivation. Damn it. Damn this wretched soul. If only it were clockwork. Alright, so he was... Oh. Working on people.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
Oh. Oh, they're just pictures of people here. What a damn stalker. What time was it that there was already like two-way shit figured out? That's my bedroom. Ah, poo. In Lily's honor, a banquet. Lilibeth Lily Mandus, interred here on 26 September 1890. The angels sweep you to the glory, your teeth sold for the dollies of the poor. Run. Edwin and Enoch's diary, October 3rd, 1899. Daddy says we're not allowed to play with the animals anymore. We were playing hide and seek with Cook, and he came and shouted at us. Just as we were going to hide behind Mr. Grumpy Teddy. Cook says it's because of the guns in there, but he always lets us help polish them, so it can't be that. Anyway, that room is haunted. If you sneak around there at night, you can hear the ghosts in the walls behind the cases. They are often angry, or that's how it sounds. We think that's why you can hear them rattling their chains and slamming doors and things like that. We don't like it in there anyway.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
Yes, I'm on my way. What was that? Oh. Weeping rooms. Where once we said to weep Lily's passing, and the weapons that cannot slay the angels to retrieve her from heaven. Look beyond the paintings, Oswald. Where once you watched her bathe. The children must have discovered these secret paths and taken refuge there. Alright, so Lily's the wife. Oswald is me. And I watched her bathe through the goddamn. The Grand Hall. That voice on the telephone speaks as if he knows me, and indeed I seem to remember him. Like a twin pulled away from the other at birth. Here we are entwined. Though I cannot conceive of how. I am a drowning man grasping for the surface within my own house. Beneath me, I know there are splendid architectures hidden in the dark. If I can only find the entrances. Attics and nurseries. But they slept in the attic when they were babes in arms. And perhaps they have hidden there now. I remember I insisted upon it midway between my bedroom and my office. Hi, Leanne. How you doing? I'm glad to see you too. How you doing? I swear if I get in trouble for the paintings that are around here. The VODs are so gonna get age restricted, I swear. Well, I have them already set on not for children anyway. Oh, dark hallway. But yeah, how are you doing, Leon? I have mixed feelings. Somehow I feel alone. What's up? Oh. Oh, the light. Dieses Herz. Oh, it's a song in German. Schlaf, mein Kind, schlaf. Dein Herz schlägt unter meiner Hand und ich wiege dich. In diesen offenen Wunden dieses Herz. Sanft weiter durch mich. Und dein Herz gehört mir. Und ich wiege dich. In dieser Ferdenden? That's not a word. Ah, whatever. How was work, Leon? Oh, is this just a way through? Mother is finding another country vacation. Which I'm so happy for her. Been alone for this long before, but this time it's different. Ah, different about it.
Mandus, do you know me?
Hi, Bunny. How you doing? It's
No,
great
it's
to
not.
see ya.
Trapped, Mandus. Far below us. The machine is fouled. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are engaged.
It is
If you
Alien.
help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power, Mandus. Drain the flooding and restart.
Did
the
you get
great
comfortable?
engines.
How? Where should I go? Hello? Hello?
Comfy as I can. That's good at least. That hurts though. Ah, but yeah. See you online or Bunny chatting in the chat. I feel better. I'm glad to hear that. Always there for you. So, the work was fine. Oh, that's at least something. Oh, that's a weird looking dog. Yeah, Bunny managed to do something quite clumsy. So many ways to go. Ooh. Yeah, it's actually Zero for a new campaign. Ah. That's something. Well, certainly did something. It wasn't my intention, but here we are. Ah, yeah. Such things are never anyone's intention. It's just unlucky. Bear. Bird. Hey! Ah! Guess not then. Rude. Unbelievable. How could you? Does this also go outside? Ah, I don't want to go outside. Ah! Bunny, thanks for the prime sub. Thank you, thank you. December 20th, 1899. I am to have a visitor, the distinguished Professor A. He has come to ascertain my mental well-being after my prolonged absence from the club. But I'm not stupid. He's here to spy for them. When they stalked the Ripper, he was often called to pontificate upon lacerations and missing organs. And now he comes to me, to Duff and Wheedle, and my dear sir, and but you must still grieve, and perhaps just a quick look at your engines, the triumph of the age. He knows nothing of loss, nothing of sacrifice. But to refuse? That would simply poke the hornet's nest, invite a swarm of interlopers and thieves. I must entertain this buffoon and submit to his intrusion. Perhaps I should show him the trippery. See whether his stomach, so trained by rummaging in the innards of clumsily vivisected horse, is strong enough to stare into the real engines of this golden age. I may even introduce him to Jack, or his sons at least. We have stronger locks on the windows now, and we bring their toys to them. Wait, Jack the Ripper? Nah. Damn goes rich. Yes. Good old Prime sub that you get. You have Amazon Prime. Ah, puppy. Oh, another bathroom. I know what's behind that. I have nothing. I have something to throw at it. Bam! Oh! Oh! Magic. I am too powerful for this existence. Ooh. I mean, I might as well. Ah, it's very sweet of you. Thank you. It just stuck to it. Oh! It nearly did it again. Bam! So stupid. There's blood here. Ah, it can't be good. There's something in here. This door is locked. Is there a dead body in there? Oh, yeah, I can't make it out. Oh! Look at that. What would this be? Am I supposed to put something in here? Shut it in there. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh. Hmm. Oh, this door's open now. Hello? I fear something is there that's not supposed to be there.
Hands are bleeding, raw.
Monster wants a kiss?
Scrub, but the smell will not lift.
Can't say that I want
How
one.
can I hold my children with these hands now?
Oh, it's empty now. Whatever
How
was
can
in
I
there
kiss
came
them
out.
good night with lips that have issued such instruction?
Old Sally, Ida Doll's cottager. Poem. I'm not reading that. The German one already broke my spirits. How about I outplay the monster by going into its bed? Apparently not allowed to do that. Ah, Poe. I wonder where it went. I'm going outside. There's blood. Right. Oh. So not every way outside leads to the proper way. Ah, whatever. Ba ba dee ba bee bee bo bo. Bee ba bee dee bo. Ba ba doo ba da bee ba da boo. Ba ba da bee ba bee dee beep. Do do dee do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba ba dee do 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 do.
I am off to market. I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
So angry. For what? Ah, this is unlocked now. That's cool. And here I haven't been yet. Have I? No, I have been. Oh, it's also unlocked now. Ah, he put it in there and then he was able to...
He's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
Who's coming? When's coming? Where's coming? Oh. I'm outside again. Listen. Hey. Who's screaming? Oh. Pig. Basement time? Already? I'm getting a bit like up close and personal with that one, huh?
We found an egg. A stone egg.
Stone egg. Ah, oh. Bob. I guess I'm not getting out of this one. Against the rising waters, hurled into his cabin, he barely noticed the passing weeks. The swell nearly sunk her, but his fever kept it afloat. In the dark, his song glowing. I'm more interested in how he managed to have like infinite energy. It took chunks out of rats, but at least it's like using a table. How did he make like infinite light? June 3rd, 1899. I realize now that my fear of dirt stems from the disease I contracted climbing those lost jungle temples. It is as if those clean places, so free of humanity's filth, printed upon my soul and left it fragile to what I find here. fear is what keeps us all in our places. And the fear of the flesh, the ruin of the flesh, is the greatest of them all. I am sickened, I am ruined. But I will build such machines to contain this plague and heal us all. A new century is upon us. Right.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
Hey, I'm your dad. Don't be mean to me. Eee! Oh, ring, ring, telephone. Hello,
The
hello.
shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
Okay. Man, I can't see a shit down here. Who's roaring barrels? I'm gonna hide under the chair. How much running? I need a fresh fuse. On bears and bathtubs. And after the party, she took my arm and said, "But darling, however did you get from the trophy room to the guest bathroom so quickly? Everyone considers you quite the magician." My darling Lilibeth, my father's house has many rooms, and as for mine, well, it also has its secret chambers. A curious discovery. Metal ticking as it cools and contracts. This must be the strange machine my new friend told me of. My children discovered this place. It is entirely conceivable they strayed downwards. Delighted in their discovery. Very well. It seems my route is predestined. The descent begins. But this isn't the dark descent. This is a machine for pigs. Hi, Renjin, how you doing? I'm unsure, but I don't think you're first. Trapped. Oh.
Welcome, Nerevar. Together we shall speak for the law and the land, and shall drive the mongrel dogs of the Empire from Morrowind.
Okay, so this is interesting. The Automat from Twitch seems to be less aggressive. Well, more aggressive than the Automat from VTS. Which is funny because Twitch holds your message, but VTS still speaks it out. I'll have to look into that. I don't know if I like that. But we'll see. Because that means that anything that is blocked by Twitch will still go through to the TTS. Swallow your pig. Okay. Yes, yes. Hydrate, hydrate. My fucking bottle's empty. Okay. I'll be right back. Drink water. Give me a sec. I have to fill up my bottle. God damn it. I'll be right back. no patience in this man. No patience. And now you brought Seth into that? Are we okay? I'm drinking now. Start prediction? But there's no point. There's no point in a prediction. Alright. I drank. More? You don't even know how much I drank. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone, who seems so close to my own, who seems to know me so well. Did he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? But do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth. It will lead me to Edwin and Enoch. Drink more. No. You're not even the one who redeemed it. And if Bunny doesn't tell me to drink more because she's the one who redeemed it, then I'm not doing it. That's like a later bottle. I'm not chugging that shit. The saboteur has been hit this way. Intriguing. The gates are far too heavy for a man to lift and are instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected to these electrical switches. Whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun, and the gates will remain an impenetrable barrier to progress. Oh, he noticed? Ah! Noticed what? Of course I noticed that you made me hydrate. There's something behind you. Okay. Linear it is. I found the fuse. Nice. But is there nothing else here? Whatever that does. Damn.
Bandaged feet and eyes. Small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
Ah, damn it. Oh! Okay. Click. Anything else here? This game has been super linear so far compared to Dark Descent. In Dark Descent, there's a lot of forward and back, and a forward and back. mean. Okay, who is crying? Don't do that. Another blown fuse. Oh. There seems to be somewhat of a monster around. August 19th, 1899. Von Reichenbach writes of the Arctic force, whilst that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul. They are both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and inert, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but here, in our temples of steel, I have witnessed the severed head of a man, recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage, immersed in a solution of the Brennenburg compound, open his eyes and cry, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where's my body? We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dead darling Lily. It is too late for you, but I promise you this. I will save our children from death, and, if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction." Oh! There was something there. I don't think I want to further find out what it is, if I'm fully honest. Right.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
How do you know the way? Do you know the way? Do you not know the way? I know the way.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
Kiddos got themselves in trouble.
I told you he'd come.
Extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. And you built it all. Good God, man. You have been busy.
It is wonderful how tragedy focuses the mind. What else was I to do? Fall into grief, pine, and fade in my hopelessness? Why not then simply die in that jungle amongst those dead temples?
Okay. Ding. That looks so bright next to you. Yeah, because sadly I have nothing nothing that sets up that he also gets darkened like me. Because you know I have the whole thing where I'm like, you know, adjusted to the game. Where am I now? Oh. I know that you can use VTS for flood breach, emergency shutdown in place. You can use VTS for VTube Studio stuff. But I have no idea if I would have to put Ceph in as an asset or how that works. And if I can set up the same thing for Ceph as for me, I'll definitely look into it. But until then, he'll just be a light in darkness. Damn, case was shiny. I mean, yeah, that's just standard, you know. Color, the neck, the noose. 2 cups of flour. 2 cups of vanilla extract. Sorry. 2 cups of flour. 1 cup of water. A pinch of salt. And I missed it. You know what? I deserve that one. You are my sunshine. Oh. Hello. I'm coming. Hello.
I have such visions to share with thee. If my jaw be unshackled and you harvest the crust from my eyes, make me clean, Landis, that my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
More pig. Ah. You want cake? I don't know. Store's closed by now. I think you'll have to wait tomorrow to buy cake. May 1st, 1899. But then, what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brute were harnessed thus? Would they sing? Would they find their own god? I have seen these things, and I will tell you now. No, they will not. But they will happily accept fealty to a god thrust upon them, and worship it thus given. In this, I realized, they are no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, understand that we too are shackled and must be set free. To free the man, we cut the man. In order to cross the great evolutionary line, it must first be painted upon the ground. Brother, make propose. This man is what? Oh. Okay, so when is the wedding? Hey, man. When's yours, huh? Better question, mister. Soon enough. This dude. August 22nd, 1899, in America, They talk of building their cities to the skies. To me, this seems folly, but perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories. They are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talked of this. We talked of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What palaces lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and appropriating, what we find. At the center of the planet, my architects tell me, there is a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. This man, I swear. Why? Why am I always the one? Ah, you. Why am I always the one? Toilet. October 11th, 1899. You would be cute in a wedding suit. Maybe, who knows? Ain't you got your own wedding to worry about? If you two all fit for your wedding. Oh. Did he ask that? Man. You know what, Leon? No. Never. Never. Not once in my life have I thought about that. What a question, bro. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry, using low levels of a laudanum derivative in feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. Huh? Halo music. Well, I don't know, you're asking stupid questions, so you're getting stupid answers. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits. When we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the products. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. Not a Yumi main? Kinda are. You act like one sometimes. Warning. Fueling pumps. Volatile chemicals are in use. These materials are highly corrosive. Wear protection. Oh, well, you heard it here, kids. Always wear protection. Yikes. Chill, guys. Chill. Nah. Oh, I can move the pig. We're chill. Just me and Leon. Just the boys. Usually say worse to him. Excuse me? But I think I'm supposed to be up there. Oh. Suppose he did say he wanted to go to the I'm dead now. Ah! This game in your bug, right? Where did it put me? All the way back here? Nah, hell no. You know what, Bunny? True. If Leon gets to ask all the personal stuff on stream, we get to demand personal stuff from him too. Oh, I didn't reset my progress, it just put me back. Can I replicate this? No. So Leon, when am I gonna be an uncle, huh? I have 4 kids, where are yours? Warning, viewing pubs. Oh, that's the same thing. Maybe I should check for protection. Ask Kiri? Nah, I'm asking you. Come on. You expect me to answer stuff. What about you, huh? Where's your replies? Come on, buddy. True, true. 5. Valid. Ooh. It does make me wonder what happened. What one? Procure is not ready yet. Oh, there you go. You can apply that to a lot of things. I mean, I already knew the answer. We had this conversation before. Not just like annoying you. September 28th, 1899. Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man. As if this is to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breathes like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, rutting carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the street. Alleys and gutters running freely with the careless spill of their conjoinings. Ew. The air thick with the whimperings of lust. Bodies streaking with their own emission. Why does it keep going? We have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his seed over passers-by. And yet, this is the condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage as I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. But sometimes I want to slap you. Nah. My kids are real to me. Big. Eat. Come on, you're going to the rest. Big. Lot. Oh, that doesn't even work. Oh, well. What's the point then? Wrong direction. Whee! Can't unhook those. E. Oh yeah, no. I know. Why are we saying such self-explanatory things? Please. Hell you. We gotta swap topics. Delivery schedule. Still better than the Skyrim chat? Eh. How in places are we supposed to meet these damned schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine, and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls. But you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning the crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, thought it, says I. Enough for a night, and to my bed I go. Not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Templar for a jar. I fell asleep during that chat. What happened? Just a lot of crazy stuff.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
But yes, I would appreciate if Twitch chat would be a lot less about actual private matters. Chemical transportation. Danger. Highly corrosive. Highly flammable. Not a battery. Or whatever this is. A journal. More electrical sabotage. Another confounded fuse box. Fellow is thorough in his sabotage, if somewhat repetitive. The stench from these barrels is quite discomforting. I would certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room is designed to store is not a defining feature of the flood that threatens my children. Half is clear. It seems this chemical processor is merely one part of a much larger complex. No easy route for me, then. I will follow my fever, the cause of my children, wherever they may lead me, as I move further into this strange empire. The factory offices. All the suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life. It is every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex. Yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, swell down east that pits my stomach, and continue on my path. Okay, I'll take another map then. Alright. Rest well.
Why was the math book sad? Too many problems.
Bruh. Holy orders. This church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility, given the locked doors around the fueling station. Truck blocks my way, however, almost as if the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternative entrance. Strange container. This canister looks as if it may fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same fatigue. Unholy reek. I will not think of that which I saw pass me in its cage. I will not gaze again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, an opportunity perhaps to gain access to some Dunstans. Okay. Suppose I will have to take this back then. Ooh. Ooh, I can use that. Come on. Come nevermore, friend, come. I will look upon the heart. Leon. Okay. Okay, so I need to get fuel into this. And then need to put it in. And get to driving. Okay. Fuel. Damn, stuff is broken again. No. Rengen's message wasn't a TTS. And yours was said, so... You click TTS, it doesn't show that you use TTS. So this is not a Ceph issue, like, in chat it's just shown as a normal message. There we go. Oh. It was up there.
So I was trying to help my dog learn some basic math. I asked him, what's 2 minus 2? He just looked at me, tilted his head, and said nothing. Pause in a sigh.
So, what? What? Ah. Right. I get it now. Fucking hell. Oh, it was just to open up the door. Oh boy. Graveyard time.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
Oh, there's a baby crying. Shapes and colors, shapes and colors. More pigs. Did I get a new entry now? A fast getaway. Dear sweet lord of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape. Grasp this container and its putrid contents and flee this place before that creature, that nearly man, returns. I will head for the church. Surely such an abomination would not follow onto hallowed ground. Well, I didn't even get a proper look at it. It didn't make it far. Where am I supposed to go? Ah, here. Into yet another basement. What's the worst that can happen? Livestock and Bibles. Lily dancing. Lily dancing on the table, her eyes aflame. This love burnt into his heart. His heart scarred from the heat of this love. This love dancing. Oh. Made me click out of the game.
Quickly. Nerevar, I need to borrow 50k some rope and a rubber duck. I also need Leon. for reasons.
50K? I can give you everything but the money. November 23rd, 1899. Twin candles, bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all of the others. So the old priest has gone to the holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them. A shepherd indeed. You? I don't know. Why not you? Who else would you pick? Fane? Don't think so. Why not you? I don't know. Why not you?
Oh, don't act like that, Leon. I need eye candy.
Hey? Don't be shy, Leon. I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
Oh, hell no. Play that shit. More pigs. There's always more pigs. Father Jeremiah's Journal, October 1st, 1899. They flock to us now, where once I had to walk amongst them, to bring salvation into their lives. Now, drawn by warmth in winter, by the food that Mandus distributes, my church is full and my charges are saved. He walks amongst them, and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for the new machinery he uses, and that it would be irresponsible, nay, unethical, to risk such precious lives as he sees here. A changed man since Mexico. It is to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy, and from the confines of his sickbed, as he is often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produce business in the land, he distributes his goodwill, his fairs, to the poor and to congregate about his kingdom in gratitude. Mm-hmm. But hey, the music stopped. I wonder. What am I supposed to do? Not able to interact with that. Let's see. What does my journal say? Inside Sankt Dunstan's. We sat here, remember. We sat in our black, and we mourned, and we prayed, and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then. How I spurned him. If this is our Lord, this pig who robs me of my wife, then I refute his embrace. I will carve a new God for us all. Such madness, such a fool I was. If such blasphemous ravings had remained within me, I would be doomed. But even here, I feel the machine throb beneath the flags, and I know my path awaits me. Who's screaming? Oh. I have a candle here. Is there a missing... Is there a room for a candle holder somewhere? Hey, no. Ah, damn it. This game doesn't give you things to throw around willingly, so I assume that this would be... This needs to go here. But I can't get it there because it's stuck in a... Ah, damn it. Ah, it... Okay, I can't save and exit, so I will Alt F4. Alt F4 and working. I will force stop the game. Hopefully coming back to an autosave where the damn thing hasn't bugged into the wall yet. Okay. I'm at the spot where I entered the church for the first time. So I'll grab all the stuff to read.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
this time. Don't get stuck in the wall, please. There we go. Oh! That's crazy. Infernal machinery. The engine fires. The flames are stoked. I hear steam in the walls. Vibrations upon the very air. My heart falters at the prospect of throwing the lever and exposing the workings of this dark contraption. But my children beckon me on, and I cannot fail them. Hellish portal. It appears I have no choice. Thus I descend, and may God have mercy upon my soul. If this is my bedlam, and I am to be cast as Matthews, then I will wear that mantle for the sake of my boys, and face whatever horrors lie beneath the altar. Silence, do not startle or upset the acquisitions. Oh boy.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
These final thoughts. What exhumation is this? What rotten feud? What bestitching of parts? I doubt it will ever be found. Yet I leave you this, sprawled in the malodorous half-light, whilst my tormentor shuffles below. My fellow prisoners keen and squeal and gloam, and where I wait for the knocking upon my cage that signifies it is, finally, my turn to make the dark journey into the interior. Okay. Someone's in there. Oh shit. Okay. Something is down here. Oh, it's here. Ooh, you ugly. Eating food in case, best dive. What is a better donation or bits? Doesn't really make much. And so to the stocking, pulling cogwheels now, sneezed into his kerchief. When the dust got into his eyes, I've begun to change more rapidly now, he surmised. Well, donation I'd have to set up separately. I like bits because you can go and like, you can buy a certain amount of bits and then use them on multiple streamers as you see fit. If you buy like 1,000 bits, you can say like, oh, I'll give 500 here and then 100 there. And then the rest over there. Then also you could just give the different amount of money to each one. I guess it just makes life a bit simpler. For donations I'd have to set up extra stuff. And it's like I'm such a small streamer. I get like an average of 5 viewers. I think it would be a bit like weird to set up donations, I guess. And it's cool. Meat processing factory anno 1828. Damn barrels. There's also thrown. A lot of people do that.
Always the water and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony. It's too damn bony.
Oh yeah. The Mandus Processing Company. My soul shudders at what I have seen, but at last I have reached the main part of the factory. Now onwards, downwards. Find those flood waters and drain them away. Like Moses, I will cleave the waters and lift my little darlings clear of its vile cradle. What's this? Ah, it's just good enough. Okay, I was wondering why there was a message on my server. Okay. Strangers not allowed on this works. Inquiries to be made at the lodge. The windows wide open. Nah.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government. They make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy the gaming series? Well, this is the second Amnesia I play. I like them a lot. Atmosphere-wise.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion with only a small sacrifice.
But this one's a lot less interactive than the other one.
Just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles.
So like the total series, maybe a 7?
Now.
And so yet another beast appears. Where did it go? Right. Let's have a look at upstairs first. Oh. Okay. Bye-bye. Interesting. Oh. Yellow.
Hear me, Mandus. I am compromised. Our contacts must be brief and occasional. Beware the wretches who populate this compound. The way you seek is under the pistons. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything.
Alright. But first, there's surely a note somewhere here, right? Yep. October 17th, 1899. Each compartment is ergonomically designed, with a feed through at one end, so the product naturally settles into a position ready for the stunning arms to connect to the skull. We use the natural static charge built up by the friction of the cards against the belt to build an electrical charge, which is contained within glass vacuum canisters at the sides of the stunning arm mechanisms and delivered along the stun arms via copper cabling. We have observed that the artificial lightning contained within these canisters seems to calm the product further. Post-stunning, the line tilts sharply to the vertical, the physics of which tips the stunned product upwards to fall directly onto the hook of the bleeding line. This hook passes normally through the haunch or thigh of the product, and from this point we dispense with the belt and instead instigate a channeled floor, which creates a funnel allowing blood and byproduct excretions to collect and run to the fluid collection tanks. I join and hear random ass laugh in the back. I'm leaving. Golden kiwis or green kiwis? Green. Exodia, no! It was just a child. My guy's hallucinating his children. Don't worry about it. Pay no mind to it. It's all good, Exodia. You should be more worried about whatever is scurrying out. Yeah, that thing. I think you should be more worried about that. Alright, I'm out. That's just a monster screaming around. That's nothing too bad. Nothing unusual. Will this close behind me? One. Oh, one thing. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. I felt my spine get a pump. Or whatever that thing was. I haven't seen it yet. They're less aggressive than in the Dark Descent, so it hasn't like actually captured me yet. We had a few close calls, but at no point did we have like... Ooh, I can burn this, okay. At no point did we have like a oh no, oh shit moment. Alright, this is for if one of them needs coal. Piston control. Why are you screaming around so much? Ooh, okay. Put some coal in here. It has something to burn. Lovely. Oh, a hammer with some blood on it. Another hammer with some blood on it. This one's already burning. Came to say hello real quick because I'm watching JJK. I also decided to start work on the 160 Goose. Maybe nice. Enjoy Jujutsu Kaisen. The new season is like looking sick already. That's unfortunate. But yeah, you definitely joined at like an interesting point. Oh, I'll open this up and then I'll go further down underneath. Okay. You need another coal, don't you? At least 2 coal before I'm allowed to trigger it. My journal. Lily's arms are made of steel. Lily's arms are silent. The pistons are silent. The plant is at rest. I must poke the hornet's nest to open my way, I fear. The scale of these engines suggests a far greater works than is visible from the surface, so my friend must be correct, and the larger part of this plant is underground, very close to the flames. No wonder flooding is it. But sure is. Fire and steel. The fires are stoked, assuming the same architect is responsible here as with the chemical plant. I surmise that a centralized control system regulates and operates the pistons. It should be a simple matter of finding it. I'm hoping the saboteur relented after simply extinguishing the fires. Aha! Of course it would make it dark. Okay. Further down we go. Man. So they really left before all the lights went out. Just hear a pig? Oh, there it is. Ow! Alright. I'm sorry. Good. Oh, you ugly. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Damn. Damn. Look at yourself. Gonna keep it real. No idea where I'm supposed to go. I'll just go. My turn. The descent continues. What did the dark voice instruct me to do? Under the pistons, into the tunnels and onto the bilge pumps. And if the doors should be locked, I will have to find another means of descent. I cannot trust him, but my path is set. I shall ignore those noises, that snuffling, those snuffling steps below me. I will brave whatever lurks beneath and I will save them. Pig wants a kiss? We got multiple kisses. Chemical transportation, danger, highly corrosive, highly flammable. Oh. Da, da, da. April 30th, 1899. The crate arrived this morning, and I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, although there is a subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but has suffered severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, with evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to ascertain whether this unfortunate is the recipient of some barbarous surgery or was born deformed and an attempt to force his gnarled body into some semblance of humanity was made. What he is, I cannot tell, but I smell the orb upon him. Suspect my great uncle's presence in his curious condition. So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool. Accelerate the processes of Mr. Darwin's evolution. But here my great uncle and I part company. He chose men as the subjects of his experiments, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require a new creature for our chattels. Loyal, clever, strong, easily sated. I'm gonna be a dog. Yo, Ethan, welcome back. Blood breach, emergency shutdown in place. Right. Went grocery shopping at this time? Goddamn. Well, I hope you got everything you were searching for. Oh, I can just open this up, okay. Everything. 50 bucks. The nest of eggs. Factory is quiet now. Stumbling the alley, a wrench hung loosely from his hand. Oil and grease, dripping off it, looking like blood in the half-light. Ah, code. Well, I did want to go down. Suppose this brings me even further down. Alright, I gotta go to the toilet real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Rose! Hey, kiddo. Great to see ya. How you doing? Sabotage! Bruised and battered, but alive. I have survived the saboteur's best efforts. He and I are now locked in an epic struggle, but I am driven to find my family, and I will prevail. Ignore the madness about me. Do not consider what cruel and unspeakable acts have been committed here. Find the way to the bilge. Drain the flood. Free your children. Good, just got home from class. Nice. Yes, yes, hello.
Find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the flood waters continue to rise.
Oh. July 15th, 1899. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration, or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brandenburg infusion vitae to 1 part orgone monad dispiral fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. That's good to know, so if I use it and shine light on it. Ah, okay, so I put the fluid onto the lock. Then I shine this lamp on it and it will dissolve it. Let's see. Writing into his journal, maintenance access. There's clearly another passage beyond the locked gates. It seems to have a choice of approach. The padlock is old but firm, and after that fall, I cannot summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way. The centrifuge. It's some form of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds, and it positively reeks of the foul fluids I have seen too often before. It is clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of two composite ingredients. I should wager I would find them close by. Okay. Low temperature storage. Okay. Ding. A warning. Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole, fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement. My lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that, because of the changes. They ripple inner me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, push them back into my grey gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket, and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? Yeah. Ding. Oh. Oh shit. Ow. Did I just die? What is going on? I can't see. Not that. I have no idea what just happened to me. Ah, light.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, no, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
You're cooking up some new outfits? Oh boy. Thanks, do not start or upset decisions. August 20th, 1899. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I have ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth, we give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pig screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is the reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them, my children, whisper into their dreams. You are my children now. I have children once again. And your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. Yes.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
Whoa. The wind just blew one open and the other closed. Crazy work. Another pig. Right, so when he comes back, I have to... walk past him.
Yes. This has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnel. Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Aha. Oh. Hey there, kiddo. What's so funny? August 4th, 1898. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. Drowning? Perhaps, yes. It is, after all, known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Wait, did I need 2 parts? One part and 1 part. Okay. 1 part each. There we go. Amanda's processing. Yikes. Something's up there. Well, apparently not. More blood. But further down I go.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
Right. You cannot expect me to fall down here. Sleeping world. The bottle of gin was empty. Sleep seemed impossible. Above the skyline of London, you could only see the temple rising into the smoke. October 22nd, 1899. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehared and scraped ready for gambrolling and evisceration. For this, we passed them through the steam reservoir. which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Lovely. We have a water creature again. Let's see what this is trying to say. A heaty brew. I have the compound. It hisses and steams in its container like some living thing, a witch's jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass, a strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with the so-called compound X. I should investigate further for clues. Flooded tunnels. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps, drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels though? What did he hope to achieve? Oh boy. Right. August 1st, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached the containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Chelm and I am no Eliyahu. At least, not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. Later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fatigued, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder, as the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. They live sporadically, born from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For reasons seconds, they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damn places now. The abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. Right, that's the first one. Damn. Ah. Right, but then oh, this is closed. And this is open now. Let's see, where does this lead me? Ooh.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one.
Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has left for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return.
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
February 17th, 1899. And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" They said, "Yes, Daddy. Yes, we see it. Tall, weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt. Stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about the intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps, a palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this, here, this is where the king sat. This is where the priests lived. This is the house of the dead. And here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill enough blood to prevent the sky from falling upon them. Huh. Mandus, post-diluvian. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear. where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames. Or Thames. Oh, because it's on the Thames, yeah. River Thames. Where it belongs, and clear a path to the center of the machine.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Oh, there's a piggy down there. That's a big pig. Oh, yikes. A nest of wretches. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind. My instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in this dark complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business, and yet, I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike, and I will not think of what I have seen, of the chairs and the cages. I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. Remember, work together, sleep alone. Fraternizing will not be tolerated. Aww. He's happy. Oh! And this guy tripped. Someone must have misbehaved. Oh well. Oh, this guy's sleeping on his cage. Whatever this guy's doing. Pretty. First I want to check the other side. Oh. Damn it. Okay, cool. Man, he refused to climb the ladder. And now I'm super hurt. Everything's red now. From tie to spine, he placed his head in the vise and spun the wheel until his skull cracked and thoughts leaked onto his shoes. It relieved the pressure for a while, but it soon returned. Class was good? I'm glad to hear that.
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mendes.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so
I
presumptuous.
said you'd come.
You stopped the message, you nimwit. Can I replay it? Damn it. The pump rooms. These must be the bilge pumps. I'm at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep this flood in pace, he must have disabled these vast pumps, but he was clearly rushed. Thus far he has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the controls, the remedy will be simple. If. Another one of these things. Oh, so far I hadn't had to touch any water yet.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Big door. Whatever that was. And oh, I thought it would be a big head. Let's see, what does it say now? Valves and pipes. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game. Forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for the promised reward of my darling children. That's not good. Ah, damn it. Right, where am I now? Ow, it kicked me down. Okay. I have to somehow find a way to distract it, I guess. I was spawned in the water. I have no idea where it keeps spawning me. Right, I guess it spawned me with the pump. Oh, I'm not gonna complain. Ah. The flood is strained. I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in furious anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. Final descent beckons me to enter. Sully once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. Oh damn, I didn't need to know that, man. Alright, so I gotta find a way now. No, never mind. Did the doors open up after I left? No, they didn't. voltage loud continue. Oh, there's a ladder here. Okay. I was searching for that. Nope, nope, nope. You can leave me alone. Alright. Whew. The children dancing. The stairs are steep, the sun beating on his neck as he pulls them up. Veins pop on his forearms, but he cannot deviate. He's a man driven by love, only love. Oh, journal. The heart of the machine. And when they first said daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul and two bodies. And my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, and the fowls of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. Stop! No unauthorized persons can enter this facility by order of the management. Oh. I am the management now.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls, alone. For your children, Mandus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Okay.
Is this place?
Where am I?
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane. Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor.
The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Mm-hmm. Danger, Compound X, highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic. Right, would that help? Mm. I'm still not allowed to... Oh, there we go. Right, so... What now? Ignition control. Now to find the ignition controls to start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I'm coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you.
Quickly, quickly, the air is thin. Their little faces turn blue, Mandus. They suffocate, they suffocate.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now, Mandus, set them free. Set them all free.
My children. Oh!
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
I got tricked.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh! Dead children. Oh. They tore their heart out. That can't be healthy. Mandus, saboteur, returning from Mexico, was struck again by London's filth, the squalor, the miasma, the rot. We should cut free of the dead flesh, allow this wound to heal anew. Right, so we got tricked repeatedly. But this is gonna be it for today, because it is getting quite late. All in all, the game's fun. It definitely, you can feel that it's that it was made after, but man, Dark Descent was so much more interactive. It had so much more stuff, like unnecessary stuff you can just grab and throw around. And it was also more Metroidvania like, because you would get something there and then you would have to backtrack and that and that. Like, I like Machine for Pigs. It's going great so far. But I think I like Dark Descent a bit more. But yeah. On Thursday, we have more No Death Skyrim. And until then, like always, have a nice rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is over there. And I will see y'all on Thursday. Bye bye.
Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la, oh oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll